Welcome back to 18 News Time once again for a weekly visit to the Dubois County Humane Society. Donna, of course, is with us. Donna is actually, we're going to talk about, and then we're going to show you, as we talk, we're going to show you some footage of a couple of dogs that are in the pen, and tell us who we're looking at.
Well, we have three of them out there, and two of them are just wonderful players together. And in fact, I was going to bring one of them in, and for the life of me right now, I'm drawing a blank on his name, but he's out there with their buddy. And when I went out there, they were just running and chasing and having such a good time. And I thought, you know what, let's show them in their natural habitat. Let's show how fun and feisty these animals can be, because so many times when we bring them in here, we've already taken them outside and we've kind of worn them out. Well, let's see them for those people who want to have dogs who are fun, and then they're, like I said, their natural habitat. We'll take you out there. But in the meanwhile, I'm going to talk about bark in the parklands. Exactly. Thank you very much. It is something that the Jasper City Police is putting on, and they've invited us, the Dubois County Humane Society, to join them. It's this upcoming Saturday, March the 16th. It will take place from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We'll be at the main building there. One thing I do want to let you know is no animals are allowed inside, but all the way around. There's covered porches and so forth. If you're out walking your dogs and you want to stop by and see us, please do. What the police department has done, they've invited several vendors, groomers, veterinarians, people who make cute little dog snacks, people who make little dog beds. All kinds of vendors are going to be there to be talking about their how they can help our animals in our community. We're also going to have people there to talk to us about the laws. Dakota Foote is an officer with the Jasper City Police, and he is the one who is actually heading this. Because Chief Schmidt said, let's get this going. Let's get the community involved with what goes on with our ordinances and so forth. So they invited us to go with them. They're going to bring, tell me if this name is right. Is his name Aries?
Aries is the K-9 unit for the actually handled by Sergeant Adam Bauer, yes, with the Jasper Police Department. So he is their K-9 unit.
He will get to be there, and he will be the one animal that will be allowed inside. And the reason is he is a service animal. Therefore, service animals are allowed in there, and we've already gotten pre-clearance and so forth. The other thing I want to let you know, we're going to have 3 or 4, maybe 5 dogs there sitting in the canopy with us. So if you're there and you're walking and you want to walk one of our dogs, they're going to be right there to go walking with you. So it should be a good weekend. We want to invite all of the communities to come. It's not just for Jasper, and it's not just for Dubois County. Anybody who sees this airing, who sees our neat little brochures or posters that we've been having out, we've been on different radio and news and printed media, that if you can come join us, we would love for you to come and be with us. Excuse me. Like I said, we'll be speaking actually from 10 till noon, but people will be there from 9 until 2 that you're welcome to come by. There's a couple of stats that I want to share with you that, how we keep talking about the spay and neuter program. This is a very important stat that I've heard, but I've never shared. Reproduction facts. The first cycle for females, whether it's cat or dog, can be as early as 4 months old. Dogs go into heat cycle about every 6 or 7 months. Their gestation period is 63 days. Cats go into their cycle every 2 to 3 weeks. Their gestation is 66 days. Here's the kicker. An unspayed female cat, her mate, and all of their offspring produce. Let's say they do 2 litters per year, with 2.8 kittens surviving per litter. That will nearly be 12 million kittens in a 9-year period. 12 million kittens. And it all started with a little bit of carelessness of not getting your cat spayed or neutered. We are very, very strongly advocating that. And in fact, we're going to have a computer set up that people can sign up for the spay and neuter program that we go with at Pets Alive in Bloomington, that we go twice monthly, on the first Monday and the third Monday of every month. So that was something that was very interesting. There's a couple of things that you have to follow. The animal has to be over 8 weeks old, and it has to be over 2 pounds. If you meet that criteria, you're good to go.
Okay. Is that all?
No, I got a lot more. Okay.
I was going to throw something in.
Okay.
Real quickly, as you were talking about and giving those statistics, one of our cats over here in the cage, what's the name of it again? Squirt. Squirt actually had to be caged once before we got in here, so it wouldn't run around. But Squirt got a little fired up in there. Did you hear it? If you caught the background there when you started giving those stats, I don't know if that affected her or whatever.
Yeah, Squirt may not have appreciated that.
In case you caught that commotion in the background, that was Squirt getting a little wound up
Absolutely,
in his
with
cage.
his little play ball and everything. And we got a little ball with catnip that Squirt really likes. And so, life is good for Squirt right now. Another thing that I do want to share is, and I did not know this until very recently, did you know that sterilized or fixed animals usually live anywhere between 2 and 5 years longer than a intact animal? I did not know that. So intact means they have not been spayed, they have not been neutered. Males are neutered, females are spayed. So if they are not, they will have a shorter, on average, shorter lifespan than otherwise. And then the other thing I do want to share is we're in need, and we're always in need. Who's not in need? But we're in need of all of our wish list products. And on our wish list, we get very specific. For instance, we need the Purina cat chow, dog chow, kitten chow, puppy chow. We need this particular brand because here at the shelter, we like to give them the same brand, so it gives them less GI distress. When you change them from brand to brand to brand, they can get tummy aches, they can get sick. So we like to do that. Another thing that we need is Clorox disinfecting bleach. Now you say, I don't like Clorox disinfecting bleach. Okay, fine. If you can find one, as long as it says disinfecting bleach, 99% kills the bacteria and the viruses, we're good to go. We can always use that. And then office supplies. If you have forever stamps that you would like to donate, printer paper, tall size kitchen trash bags. We go through a lot of trash. So if you have some of those that you could give us. And then an excellent way to do it, I don't know about you, Carey, I shop on Amazon a lot. And we have a wish list right there. So you can go to our website, DuboisCountyHumane.org. We have a little tab. You hit wish list, boom, and there it goes.
Excellent. Now, of course, we're talking about the dogs that we're taking video of right now of the pen. Did you want to speak about them a little bit? Let's go ahead and...
What I want to talk about in particular, because I don't have their demographics per se on the animals, but what I do want to share is it's kind of been wet and muddy, because boy, have we not had the rain and the crazy weather. Right. So our dogs are out there and they're playing and they're having a great time. One thing I want to let you know that when they get inside, we're going to have their paws dried off. We're going to dry them off. You've got to be careful, especially now that spring is coming and it's going to start getting warm. We need to be careful with their paws because they can get fungus growth. And you've got to be very careful with that. And here's a very interesting thing. When you have your indoor dog and you smell, sometimes you're like, I smell corn chips. I smell like kind of a funny smell. That's actually a healthy bacteria growing on their paws. Really? And if you wipe that off because you don't like the smell, it's not going to hurt them, but definitely it's not going to hurt them to have that on there. That's a good bacteria. What we don't want is a fungus or a virus or anything like that while they're out playing, and then it hibernates and it harbors and it grows. We don't want to have that. So you're going to see 3 dogs. One dog's in a pen by himself. Like I said, for the life of me, I can't get their names straight, so I apologize, but you're going to have fun watching them. 2 are in the same pen, having fun, running around, chasing each other, and the other guy, he's cheering them on from the side.
Okay, great. Was that all?
That should be
That's all she wrote, huh? Okay, great. Well, that wraps it for this week. Now, information, of course, on all the fine animals available for adoption here at the Dubois County Humane Society is available on their website at DuboisCountyHumane.org, PetFinder.com, and, of course, check out their Facebook page as well. Thanks a lot for watching. Stay tuned. Weather's next.